What is your name?
My name is Jeannie jeannie.
Okay, your age,
33 years old.
your height and your weight.
42 kilogram and my height is 5.
Your marital status.
Single mom.
Single mama. You got how many kids?
2 kids.
How old are they?
One is 9 years old and 10 years old.
9 years old. One boy and one girl. Okay. Now, who will look after your 2 children when you go overseas to work?
My mom will take
Your
care of
mother. How old is your mother?
My mother is around 48 years old.
48. Have you got the permission from your mother to go overseas to work?
Yes, many times.
Okay. Now, are you mentally prepared to go overseas to work?
Yes.
You will not change your mind after we do the processing and get the calling visa. Can you assure me that you will not change your mind?
No.
Because it will be very difficult for us once you change your mind. So, can you assure me that?
Yes.
And why do you want to come to Malaysia to work? What is your reason?
I want to go to Malaysia to work because the environment is the same with the Philippines, almost the same. And I guess people there are very kind also, same with the attitude with the Filipinos.
Okay, so the food is almost the same. Of course, you have to be good so that the employer is good to you. So can you promise me that you work properly, honestly, so that the employer will like you? You work honestly and properly, I think, of course, the employer will be also like you, and they will also treat you well. Is that okay?
Okay, yeah.
What is your educational level?
Second year college, Bachelor of Elementary Education major.
So you wanted to be a teacher, right?
Yes.
So if there are some children, say young children, will you be able to teach them also? Give them some?
Yes.
Because you like teaching, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now your experiences, what are your experiences in the Philippines?
Actually, I don't have experience about working here in local in the Philippines.
You have not.
I worked last time in Middle East, Dubai, United Arab Emirates, as domestic helper also.
Oh, so in other words, you have worked abroad before.
Yeah, and here in the Philippines, I work in a posting in charge, booking and collection, messenger, office staff like that.
Okay. You have worked as a domestic helper in the Middle East before. Which country?
United Arab Emirates.
UAE. That was how long ago? What year to what year?
3 years.
From what year to what year?
2010 to 2013.
You were working the UAE for 3 years. Is it the same family or different family? Same?
They are local family. Local family is pure Muslim.
I know. Is it the same employer or different employer? The 3 years, same, all the while same. So you finish your contract and you extended for 1 more year. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the job that you were doing while you were in UAE?
All household tasks, household chores, everything, ironing, cleaning the house, washing, and sometimes look after the children. That one child.
Okay. So in other words, you're doing all the household chores and you look after one child. How old was the child?
They are already big, around 15 years old already.
The child is 15 years old.
Yeah.
So most of the time you were actually attending to the household chores. Am I right?
Yeah, household.
So if there's a
household job.
family who wants you to look after children, are you willing to look after the children?
Yes, I'm willing to look after children,
Children.
if necessary, yeah? So
And-
I need to.
And let's say, you know, if the children is maybe 2 years old or 5 years old or 10 years old, is that okay with you?
5 years old to up.
Is that okay with you? You mean 5 years old?
5 years old.
If less than 5 years old?
If less than, no, I will not, because I'm maybe I'm not confident with myself to take care of the newly born baby like that. Small, no.
Less than 5 years old, it doesn't mean it's a newly born baby. It's not a baby. Maybe 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old. Is that okay? You
Yeah,
are not.
it's okay.
You are not confident in looking after a baby. Okay?
Yeah.
So you are
Yeah.
not willing to look after a baby. I think that's what you
Yeah.
mean. Okay.
Yeah.
So a child even 3 years old or 4 years old, is that okay with you?
Okay. As long that can walk, but if
As
a
long as can
baby,
walk, okay. If they can walk, they can run. Are you okay? Can you run after the child?
no problem.
No problem, You're you are 33 years old, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you still have a lot of energy. Now, while you are working in the UAE, you are doing most of the housework. Can you tell me what are the type of housework that you were doing there?
Ironing, washing, sometimes gardening,
Gardening,
cleaning the
I
house,
see.
change bed sheet, all the toilet clean.
I see. So you are doing all round household chores. That means
Yes. Last time also I worked in Malaysia.
you worked in Malaysia before.
Yeah,
As a what?
for 2 years.
You worked in Malaysia for 2 years as a domestic helper.
Yeah,
From what year to what year?
it's the same employer.
Same employer as the one in UAE.
No, another. Malaysia is the same employer.
Okay. The same
I've been-
employer for the 2 years. You were working for the same employer for 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
What was the work in Malaysia?
It's the same with the UAE.
That means
Household job.
household. Do they have any children?
Children?
Yeah.
No children.
No children
children.
also. So were you looking after an elderly person, an old person in Malaysia, or just housework?
Household.
How big was the house?
Not so big. It's, I think, until second floor.
I see. Where
Yeah.
was it? Can you remember? Where was the place that you were working in?
And this one. Not in Kuala Lumpur, but in Selangor. Selangor part.
Selangor where? Is it in Shah Alam? Shah Alam or Klang or Rawang or Petaling Jaya?
No, I remember Lorong Bukit. Lorong Bukit.
Was it in
Lorong Bukit. It's, I think, part of Selangor.
Okay, never mind. So you've been working in Malaysia for 2 years. Your employer is a Chinese, Indian or Malay?
Chinese.
Chinese, So how many person in the house?
Almost 6 persons.
6 person.
No, 8 person, because including the parents too, and then there is five already children, but they are already having work.
I see.
They're
So
already-
how many person in the house? 8?
8 all.
8 of them. 8 person in the house, Is it a big house? Is it a big house? Is
It's not like the
is it a
house.
terrace house? Is it a terrace house or a bungalow? A big house with a big compound or what?
Big compound, like that.
Big compound. So it's a big house. How many story?
2 story.
2 story. So if you have family, something like this, 7 or 8 person with a house, maybe of your previous employer, is it okay with you?
Yeah, 8 person, but some have already children, but they have already also made housemaid at the same time.
Oh, so that means not 8 person in the house, it's less because these are different
Yeah.
families already. Huh?
Yeah.
I see. Okay. What year to what year were you working in Malaysia?
2 years.
No, 2 years. What were the years? From what? 201?
2014 to 2016.
2014 to 2015. 15 or 16?
Yeah. 2014 to 16.
So did you finish your contract of 2 years?
I finished my contract 2
And
years.
why was that you didn't want to continue?
What? Excuse me?
You finished your contract and and then you decided to come back.
Yeah.
Okay, and now you decided to go and work again.
Yes.
What was the reason for you to decide to go and work again? What was your reason? Or what is your reason?
I want to help my family and to give a better future to my children.
See, okay, that's okay. So you want to help your family, okay? But do you think you get homesick or not? You have worked so many years in overseas. Do you think you still get homesick when you come over here to work?
I think I can recover for 2 months. I
see.
can feel for homesick. I think 2 months is too long to feel homesick.
Okay, so you feel that you have you feel homesick for a short while lah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's natural. So after that you work. You promise me that you work properly. You work diligently, work honestly. Can you promise me that?
Yes, I promise.
Other than English and Tagalog, can you speak other language? Can you speak Chinese or Arabic?
Arabic.
You can speak Arabic.
Yeah.
Okay.
But little bit. Arabic.
Are you willing to work without off days?
For me, I want to have day off at least twice a month.
Okay, so you want to have day off twice a month, but
Yeah.
in Malaysia, you work in Kuala Lumpur, you might not know the Kuala Lumpur well, so the employer will allow you to have the off days. But if you are not allow you to go out, is that okay?
Still okay.
It's okay. They will allow you to rest, complete rest in the house. So it's fine with you. It's okay with you.
No problem with me.
No problem. But if you work,
Yeah.
of course, you will be compensated. You'll be paid. So just remember that you come and work, and then if you work a bit harder, you will get more money. But I leave it to you because you are tired. You can rest. Is that okay?
It's okay.
But you are not allowed to go out until the employer is comfortable with you and until you know the area well. We don't want you to go out and then you get lost. Is that okay?
It's okay.
Are you willing to work without a handphone?
No.
No, so you are going to bring a handphone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cell phone is one important.
Okay, that's okay. But can you promise me that you will not use the handphone during working hours?
Yes.
Yes, you know the rules and regulations. Okay, after your working hours, okay, you can call your family, but don't call too long, just call short while. Maybe you will rest around 9:30 and then or 10 o'clock, and then you want to make a call, maybe call for about 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. Don't waste your money by making too many calls or too long calls. Is that okay? And then
It's okay.
You must sleep early. If you go and sleep at 9:30, then maybe you make for 10 minutes, then you sleep at around 10 o'clock. Is that okay?
Yes.
But you are not allowed to use the handphone during working hours. It's very strict on that. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. So can you promise me that you will not use the handphone during working hours?
Yes, I
Yes.
promise.
Okay. There are of course Chinese, Indians, and Malay families. Are you willing to work if the family is a Malay, Chinese, or Indian?
Am I willing to work?
You see, in Malaysia, you know that there are Chinese family, Indian family, and Malay families. Are you willing to work for any of the families if you are selected by any of the, whether it's a Chinese or Indian or Malay? Are you okay? Are you okay with them?
Yeah, it's okay for me,
Okay.
but I don't want Muslim.
Oh, you don't like to work for Muslim? Okay. Is there any question that you want to ask me?
Sir, I would like to tell you that I have goiter. You know what is goiter?
Oh, I see. You got goiter.
Yeah, it's 0.1.
That's what I'm telling you, sir. She have a
And
small amount of goiter, non-toxic.
Okay. Other than that, what are you going to tell me? Because when you have goiter, I think you will feel a bit more tired. You feel more tired, and you get tired faster.
all right, okay, but if they're willing, the employer will choose me. That's okay. I need to maintain some medicines.
Yeah, you need some medication. I think you probably need some iodine. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you actually? Do you have any medication now for your goiter?
Yeah, I have medication.
And how long were you having this problem?
Excuse me, how long?
Were you having this goiter? Was it recently, or are you having this problem long time ago?
I think long time ago.
Does it affect your eyes? Does goiter
No,
affect your eyes? No. Can you see properly? Can you see properly?
Yeah. I think it's long time ago, or I don't know, maybe just now it come out because it's only a little bit 0.1. So I remember because my mom also have goiter, so maybe it's like inherit to my mom, maybe.
Okay. Now, if the family has a pet, like a dog, are you willing to look after the pet? Let's say for shower the pet and feed the pet. Is it okay with you?
Yeah, it's okay with me.
Yes. Washing, laundry, hand wash. Is it okay with you?
It's okay, hand wash. I did it last.
Do you know how to cook?
Yes.
Do you like
But
cooking?
What?
Do you like to cook, or do you like cooking?
I love cooking.
You love cooking, Do you know how to cook Chinese food?
I know vegetable fry.
Fried vegetable. Other than that,
Soup. I remember soup also. I know soup, but I just remember one ABC soup. Yeah, like,
ABC soup.
yeah.
What about
I cook it.
what about Philippine food? You don't cook any food while in Philippines? Do you cook any food?
Yes, I cook also.
You cook also, So what type of food do you know how to cook?
For Philippine food,
Yeah.
chop suey.
Chop suey is Chinese. It's not Philippine. Huh?
No, we don't do that one.
Okay, but Okay, the main thing is, are you willing to learn if the mom wants to teach you how to cook?
No problem. I'm willing to
You're
learn.
willing to learn, okay. Are you afraid to be alone in the house?
No?
No, Are you willing to follow instructions of the employer?
Yes, yes.
Can you promise me not to bring any friends or relatives to the house, to the employer's house?
Yes.
Have you got any relatives or friends in Malaysia?
No, I don't
No,
have.
Can you eat vegetarian food if the employer is a vegetarian?
Yes, I love vegetables.
You love vegetarian, yes. Do you know how to use all the electrical appliances like washing machine, rice cooker, vacuum cleaner, microwave?
Yes, yes.
And I'm sure you know actually. Are you afraid of height?
Yeah.
You're afraid?
Yeah, it's true. I'm afraid heights too much.
No, I'm not asking you to climb a very high ladder or climb a coconut tree. What I mean is that maybe you have to stand on the stool or a small ladder to clean the fan. Is that okay?
It's okay.
Huh?
It's okay.
Can, of course you're not asked to climb a coconut tree, okay? We'll never do that, okay? So just a small ladder. Is it okay or not?
It's okay for me.
Can, okay. Now, if I'm the employer here, what would you tell me so that I will select you to work for me?
I'm honest person and I'm hardworking and I can easily adapt the environment.
Okay. So, what about the instructions from the employer? Is it okay if you take the instruction from the employer? Don't argue with the employer. Is it okay?
It's okay. I will follow all the instructions.
You will follow the instructions. The employer maybe will write down and then will give it to you. You follow whatever the employer has written down. Is that okay?
It's okay. Yeah.
I'm sure you can read what the employers write. Can you?
Yes.
Can, okay. So no further question? Any other thing you wanted to ask? No, okay. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.